Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about pointer. So before discussing pointer, we'll again discuss about the declaration of variable. So it is necessary to declare a variable before using it, since compiler has to reserve space for it. So before declaring the variable, you have to before using the variable in the program, you have to declare that one. Now the data type of the variable also has to be mentioned while declaring the variable, so that the compiler knows how much space need to be reserved. So we'll take one example for variable declaration. So in variable declaration, suppose we are writing one variable declaration like integer a. So here a is the variable name and int is the type of data you can store in the memory, and it will reserve 2 bytes of memory space in the memory location. That means the compiler reserves 2 consecutive bytes from memory for this variable a and associates the name with it. Well, when you will declare integer a, that means in the memory space there will be 2 consecutive bytes of memory that will be reserved for this variable a, and that is named as variable a. Then it will take 2 bytes. Suppose the address for this variable is that starts from 2400. This memory block address is 2400 and this one is 2401. Because this is integer type, so this will take 2 bytes of memory space. Now when you assign the value, suppose the value is 30, that is assigned to variable a, that means 30 value will be stored in these 2 bytes of memory location. Now this is the general representation of how to declare the variable, how will you assign the values to that variable. That means this 30 will be stored in these 2 bytes of memory space. This is the general variable declaration. Now before going to the pointer discussion, you must know the addresses, about the addresses. So we'll discuss about the address operator. What is address operator? Now the C language provides an address operator. Now the address operator is ampersand. We have already used the ampersand operator while writing the scanf statements. So C provides an address operator which returns the address of a variable when placed before the variable. This operator can be read as the address of. This operator can be read as the address of. This is the address of. So when we will write ampersand of a, we can say this is the address of a. Ampersand of a means that is the address of a. When you will write ampersand of a, this will return the value. For this example, that will be 2400. This is the starting memory location. There will be 2 bytes, so it will return the starting memory location address, that is 2400. Now we can write one example how the address operator can be used. A simple example is like this. Writing the main function, we have declared integer a. This is the variable a and type is integer. That means 2 byte memory space is reserved for this variable a. We are assigning the value 30 to this variable a. Now we'll write one simple printf statement. So value can be printed, that is value of a is equal to, this is integer type format, string format, and value can be printed by writing a. Now when you will write printf address of a, this is also string format, and address of a can be written as ampersand of a. So this will return the address of this variable a, address of variable a, whatever may be the address from the memory location, that will be returned. That depends on the compiler and the memory space. For computer to computer, this value may be changed. So the output will be value of a is equal to, what is the value of a, that is 30. And the next one is address of a is equal to, the address of a will be printed. Now the address is 2400. 2400. Here the first byte address will be printed. So this is about the address operator. Then we'll discuss about pointer variable. What is pointer variable? How to declare the pointer variables and the uses. So we'll write pointer variables. So a pointer is a variable that stores memory address. So you must remember, pointer is a variable that stores memory address. Like all other variables, it also has a name, has to be declared, and occupies some space in memory. It is called pointer because it points to a particular location in memory by storing the address of that location. So pointer variable means, so this is similar to a variable, that means that, or this is a memory location that stores some address. Suppose the address is 2400 and the pointer is p. We have declared the variables. The variable declaration is like this: a is the variable and we are storing the values here. Suppose integer a and a is equal to 30. That means a is the variable of type integer and value is 30. That means 30 will be stored in this location. This is 2 byte memory location because this is integer type. So similarly, pointer variable that stores the memory address. This does not contains the value. This contains the addresses. So this is the address. This is the address of another variable, and it is called as pointer because it points to a particular location. It points to some particular location. So how will you declare pointer variable? The general syntax is declaration, or the syntax is data type, then asterisk symbol, then the pointer name and semicolon. Here the pointer name is the name of the pointer variable, which should be a valid C identifier, and the asterisk symbol, this is the asterisk symbol preceding this name, informs the compiler that the variable is declared as pointer. This variable is declared as pointer. And here the data type, is known as the base type of the pointer. For example, integer asterisk symbol p, then semicolon. This is integer pointer. Suppose we will write float asterisk, and suppose the pointer name is fp. This is float pointer, and this is the base type of the pointer. Here for this example the base type is integer, for this example the base type is float. Now for this example, p is a pointer variable that should point to variable of type integer. Similarly, fp should point to the variable of float type, that should point to the variable of float type. Here type of variable p, this type of variable p is pointer to integer, or we can say that the base type of p is integer. Here the base type of fp is float. Another thing is pointers are also variables, so compiler will reserve space for them. This is also variable, so compiler will reserve space for them, and they will also have some addresses. Generally 2 bytes are used to store an address for the pointer. That may vary in different computers, so the compiler generally allocates 2 bytes for a pointer variable. So we'll write one example to assign the addresses to the pointer variable. Now I am writing one example how the pointer variables will be assigned. Now integer asterisk symbol p, this is the pointer variable declaration. I am also declaring another variable integer a, and the value is assigned as 30. Now you must assign the address of this variable to this pointer. This is integer type declaration. This is integer pointer declaration. This is integer point declaration. Now when integer star p, that means this is a pointer variable declaration, and we have also declared integer a, this is general variable declaration, and value 30 is assigned here. Now when you will only declare pointer variable, that means this is the pointer variable and that points to a garbage location. It does not contain any value. Right now for this example it does not contain any value, and there is no relationship between p and a. Now for this you must assign the address of this variable a to this pointer variable. For that you need to write p, after this you need to write p is equal to address of a, then semicolon. That means address of a will be stored in this pointer variable p. Now p contains the address of a. Now when you will draw the diagram for this example, now p is the pointer variable, type is integer type, that means p points to integer type. So p points to integer type. So this is integer type, and this is the pointer p. There is another variable a. This is variable a. This is integer type. So the size is 2 byte, and the value it contains as 30. Now a has some address. A variable has some address. Suppose the address is 2400. This is the starting address location, and the second address location is 2401. Because this is integer type, it will take 2 bytes of memory. Now the starting address location is 2400. Now when you assign p is equal to address of A is 2400, that will be assigned to pointer variable p. That means pointer p will point to this variable A. So this is the simple example of declaring the pointer variable and assigning the values or assigning the address to this pointer variable. Now when you will take any float type declaration, so for float pointer declaration we can write float star, suppose the pointer is p. Now there is one float variable is b is equal to 5.2. Now after that you must assign the address of b to this pointer variable p. So we are writing p is equal to address of b. That means when you will draw the diagram, this is pointer p, it points to one address location of type float. That means float having 4 bytes. So it will point to the 4 byte memory location. That means pointer p will contain one address of this starting address location. Suppose the address locations are 3000, 3001, 3002, 3003. Because this is float type, so it will take 4 byte memory location. So pointer p, when that is assigned as address of b, that means pointer p will store the address of the starting address location of variable b, and b contains 5.2. Now p contains the address that is 3000. So this is float pointer declaration. This is float pointer declaration. This is integer point declaration.